So we started our Closebot account. We went to modify bot. We created a bot. We integrated it into HighLevel. We set our objectives. We set our prompting. And now that it's integrated, we go to HighLevel. We create this one workflow. It does need to be integrated into this sub account. And then once the customer replies via whichever channel, it's going to send that webhook and it's going to respond to that channel. Boom shakalaka, welcome back to Austin Automates. In this video, I'm going to show you step by step how to get your very first AI booking bot started with Closebot. I'm going to show you everything you need to know to get HighLevel connected to Closebot, to build out your first bot, to have it responding step by step. I'm going to show you everything right here, everything that you need to know. All right, so what I want to do is I want to be logged into, very first off, logged into my HighLevel account. And I want to be logged into my Closebot account. So in order to get your Closebot account, first thing you want to do is, if some of you got my 2-minute startup guide, which I'm going to offer to you in this video, and you click on my affiliate link, it's going to take you over here to your app.closebot.ai, and it's going to give you the option to sign. You're going to click the sign up button. You're going to fill out the information. It's going to be a completely free account. I don't even think they ask for your payment information. If you sign up for a free Closebot account through my affiliate link, I have got some additional videos that I'm going to give to you, but I'll get to that at the very end. All right, once your free Closebot account is created, it's going to bring you here to your dashboard. Okay, so now we know, and you might not have any bots created. You might have a bot created. I forget what it looks like right when you have one, but I'm going to show you how to create a bot. And then, like I said, you're going to want to be connected to your HighLevel account. So make sure you're logged in, and then go back over to your Closebot tab. And what you're going to do is you're going to hit modify bot. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how to set this up for an AI powered chat widget. I'll also show you how to get it to respond to text messages or missed calls and all of that. That all has to do within the workflows. But right now I'm going to show you like how I get it set up to have an AI powered chat widget. And like I said, I'll go through some of the HighLevel stuff for some of the other options. So very first thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to create a bot. The cool thing is you do have quite a few templates over here. So we have real estate, we have fitness, we have mortgage, ERC, coaching, solar, cleaning. You can just pick a bot and then it'll actually upload that template. Then what you're going to want to do is make sure you just name that bot and then hit save, and then maybe set your delay response 5 seconds. I don't do the whole typo thing, and then I'm going to hit save. Now, then the next step is I'm going to want to go and I'm going to want to hit integrate. This is why it's important that you are connected to your HighLevel account, because when I hit add new, it's going to ask me which HighLevel account I wanted to be connected to. And then once I select that HighLevel account or go through the lead connector prompts, it's then going to ask me which sub account I want to connect to. I'm going to click that sub account and then I'm going to hit back. And once I click that sub account and hit back, it's going to be connected to that sub account. You do have the option now, because you're on a free account, it's going to be, you're going to have some free credits it's going to give you. And so you're not going to have your OpenAI API connected or your Anthropic's API. It's basically going to be pulling from the free credits that they gave to you from the dashboard. So you'll have, like I said, you'll have a little bit of space to work with this from the free account, but that's how you're going to get it just integrated into HighLevel. Then, and I'll go over this in future trainings, I'm not going to dive super deep into this, but we have some of the detection methods. Contact is becoming aggressive, contact saying goodbye, contact is a spammer phishing, contact likely another bot, contact reached the end of the objectives. I'm going to leave all of those off right now. Then we get to the main. This is something that you're going to want to do. So depending on if they're responding to an ad, or if they're responding to a missed call text back, or they're responding to your chat widget, I'm going to want to tell this bot why the conversation is happening. So I'm going to say someone is messaging the chat widget on my website. They are most likely wanting answers about my services I provide and will need to schedule an appointment. I want my bot voice to be friendly and relaxed. And if it's getting too long of responses, I could put in here, be concise. I think that's how you're supposed to, oh, no. I can say be concise, and then it will be a little bit more concise with its responses. And then I can hit save. And then important business information. I just want to give it some basic, very important information about my businesses. Again, I don't want to give it all of the information. That's what the knowledge storage is for. And if you watched my first video on what is Closebot, I go into what is the knowledge storage and how to actually upload stuff into that. So I'm not going to dive into that right now. And then how to respond. I like to leave what the templates have in here. I just leave that. Then the objectives, you're going to want to have set what your objectives are. Now, the objectives, what I want is I want to collect the person's name. I want to get a little bit of information about what it is that they are wanting from me. And then I want to collect their email address so that I have a way of following up with them. And then I want a way to book with them. And then I need to collect their phone number so that once they book an appointment, I have a phone number to actually give them a call. If I was going to set up a Zoom, I would still probably ask for their phone number, but then it would send them a Zoom link. So the very first thing is the name. I'm going to open this up. And again, we're going to keep this super, super simple. Determine at lead name's first name, title name. We want their name just because we will need to know it before we book their call. That is it. I keep it super simple. So someone messages and they're like, hey, I have some questions about the services you provide. And it says, absolutely. Can I know who I'm talking to so I know how to address you? And then it collects their first name. You don't need to auto update any fields because that one updates the name field automatically. I could hit name and it would then, now we're guaranteed that it's going to do that. And then I'm going to hit save. And then the next step is which services. So once it collects the name, if they don't give the name, it's going to stay on that objective until we actually get a name. And if it's, I don't want to give you your name, if they're like, hey, listen, I don't want to give you your name. I don't want to give you my name. I just want to know what services you provide. And I'm getting that a lot. What I could do is I could set max attempts to where it's 2. And then after it asks, if it asks for their name more than once and they don't give it, it'll just move on to the next objective. So the next objective, it's asking them, it says, ask at lead name what services they're inquiring about. And then I title it which services. And then it says, which services are they looking for? And ask for some details about what they are looking for. I want the AI assistant on the chat widget to seem like it actually wants to know a little bit more about their project, what they're looking for, how we can help. And so it will then ask them for their name. Then it asks them, so what exactly are you looking for help with? And then sometimes people, hey, can you help me set up an AI powered chat widget? Or can you help me set up an AI assistant that responds to my ads? And then based on the information that I give it, or that it's in my knowledge base or the services that it says I provide, it will say, yes, we do that. No, we don't do that. Then after it answers which services, it will mark that one as complete and it'll move on to the email. And again, I want to keep this super simple. Gather at lead name's email address. Details about our offers will be sent to their email as well as confirmation of their appointment after they book a call with us. What mine does is it says to me, it says to them, hey, listen, can I ask what your best email is? What I'd love to do is be able to send you an email of everything that we talked about and get whatever, or just in case we get disconnected, it will ask for their email address. Again, we're keeping this very simple. You do not need to, this should update their email automatically. But if you, again, just in case, if you want, let's say they filled out an opt-in form, but the email is optional, you could select this and then hit skip objective if the field is already filled out. So if they're already a lead in your system and they're re-engaging with your bot and that field inside of HighLevel is already filled, you can hit skip objective if field is filled out. And then it won't even ask them for their email address because it already knows that it has their email address. Now, booking is incredibly important. Okay. So you can have the bot send them. I've done it 2 ways. You can have it give info and I can click give info. And then what I can do is and say in the prompt, I need you to send this link, and then it'll send the booking link. But because we can actually book an appointment conversationally, what I'll want to do is I will want to select here and go down to calendar AI booking. And then what you need is you need to grab your calendar ID. So I went over here, I went to my HighLevel, and I'm going to go grab my calendar ID, and I'm going to hit this little copy button. And then I'm going to go right back over here to Closebot, and then I'm going to hit calendar AI booking other, and then calendar ID. I'm going to hit Command V, and I'm going to paste that in there. And then I want to hit the save button. Once you drop a calendar ID into that objective, you will see that calendar name pop up. So prospect capo booking. And if you have other calendars, it'll let you pick from your other calendars, or you can hit other and you can continue to do the ID. But once you put one ID in there, it will pull all of the other booking IDs and the other calendars. And so once I have that, I just hit save. And then the very last thing is, because this is going to be a phone conversation, it says get at lead name's phone number, ask lead name for their phone number. So which number to reach them on for the appointment. And then that way, and again, you can have it update the field. It will automatically update that field. It does automatically update name, email, and phone number without selecting this option. But again, if you want to make sure, if they're re-engaging with your bot, you have to select that field and then skip objective so that it's not repeating questions over and over again. So let's say this person re-engages with your bot and all that information is already collected. It'll just answer questions. It won't try to gather their name, their phone number, their email address all over again and seem a little bit redundant. So again, we want to hit save. And then that right there is how to set up your objectives. And it's going to work through these objectives in sequential order. There are ways to stack objectives. We'll get into that in some more advanced trainings. And then like I said, it will work in this sequential order. That way, when someone shows up to my booking bot, it's going to say, hey, who am I speaking to? So I know how to address you. Awesome. What services are you looking for? Excellent. Just in case we get disconnected and to make sure I can send everything over to you, what's the best email address for you? Perfect. And then because it's connected to my calendar, it'll say, hey, the best time to get on a phone, the best way for me to get you information is if we hop on a quick call, like when is the best availability for you? And then it'll go through my calendar. And if they're like Thursday at 10, but my calendar's booked at that time, it'll say, I don't have that time available, but I have this time available. And then it'll say, okay, cool. What's the best number to reach you on? And then once all of these are complete inside of HighLevel, it'll actually show. So inside of HighLevel, if I go to one of the contacts that engaged with my AI widget, it'll show that it collected their name, which service, email, booking, phone, and then that will trigger that, hey, the conversation is over. And then you have your whole message history here with what the whole conversation had. The last AI response was here. And so this way we can actually set up some triggers based on this. So let's say they gave their email, but they didn't set a time. I can set up an automation that sends them an email that says, hey, I saw you were engaging with my AI assistant, but you never booked a time. Can we get you on the calendar? When's the best time? And then that way we're not losing people simply because they didn't go through and finish. They didn't finish actually booking an appointment. So that is how to set up the objectives. So then we're going to want to hit save. And boom. So now that I've done that, I've gone to Austin Automate's affiliate link. I've started my free Closebot account. I'm logged into HighLevel. I'm logged into my Closebot account. I created a bot. I went to modify bot. I integrated into HighLevel. I'm now connected. Now we need to get Closebot connected to where when people respond into HighLevel, it's sending that information to Closebot and it's able to start the response. So what I want to do is I want to go over to HighLevel and I'm going to decide now, do I want it to power an AI powered chat widget? Do I want it to respond to text messages? Do I want it to respond to inbound Facebook or Instagram messages? Like I said, I'm going to show you how to get it connected to an AI chat widget, but I'm going to also show you how to get it connected to the other channels as well. Now, no matter what channel you are going to get it connected to, you are going to want to have one process workflow. Okay. All right. So this is what the one processing workflow looks like. We literally want to have a trigger. This could just be replied and it replies to every inbound message, or I can select the reply channel. So right now I'm going to have reply channel live chat and I'm going to hit save trigger. And then I want to have the webhook and I'm going to select the URL. So for those of you that downloaded the quick start guide or using the quick start guide that is inside of Closebot, you're going to need one of these URLs. Now, if you are creating this for customers and you have yours white labeled and you don't want them to know it's Closebot, then obviously you don't use this one. You can use this one, but both of them do the exact same thing. So I'm going to copy the URL here, and then I'm going to go back to my processing workflow. I'm going to create the webhook and I'm going to paste that there and I'm going to hit save action and then I'm going to hit save. And so now it's all connected. So we started our Closebot account. We went to modify bot. We created a bot. We integrated it into HighLevel. We set our objectives. We set our prompting. Now that it's integrated, we go to HighLevel. We create this one workflow. It does need to be integrated into this sub account. And then once the customer replies via whichever channel, it's going to send that webhook and it's going to respond to that channel. Okay. So let's say you want this to respond to an SMS, okay? And we want inbound text messaging. Then I'm going to select the channel SMS. Now, what you're going to want to make sure though is for SMS that you do have your A2P verification. Now, in order to have this responding to text messages, you need to make sure that you go to settings, you need to go to phone numbers, and this needs to say that you are A2P compliant. If you're not A2P compliant, you're not going to be able to send and receive text messages through this sub account. So click on the Trust Center, go through all of the process that it takes to actually become A2P certified. There are some other trainings that like I said, if you get your HighLevel account through my affiliate link, I do have a detailed A2P training to go through, but you do need to be A2P certified. Now, if you're going to have it responding to Facebook or Instagram inquiries, you're going to have to make sure that your Facebook and Instagram are connected. So you're going to want to go through settings, integrations, and then integrate your Facebook page or your Instagram. Now, in order to have it respond to Instagram DMs, that Instagram page does need to be connected to a Facebook business page, okay? Because what it's going to ask you to do here is you're going to hit connect. It's going to ask you to connect to a Facebook business page, and then whatever Instagram you have tied to that Facebook business page will also be connected. And then you'll have the option to send and receive DMs. And then that way, once you go to your workflow, you can select the reply channel. And my reply channel is live chat, but you can select a call, you can select a chat widget, you can select an email, Facebook Messenger, Google My Business, Instagram, live chat. But because it's a live chat for me, I'm going to select live chat, and then I'm going to have that webhook, and then I'm going to hit save. So here is actually how to create a chat widget inside of HighLevel. If you're going to use the chat widget, you're going to want to go to sites, and then you're going to want to go to chat widget. Then you're going to want to create a new, and you're going to want to make sure you click live chat and create a live chat. Then you want to make sure that you edit all of your settings. You can edit the style, you can edit the what prompts it, you can have whether or not there's a second message, a chat window. Then once everything is set up, then you're going to get that code and you're going to go and paste that code on your funnel. And once that code, your chat widget and that code is on your funnel, then once you set up your chat widget, then this workflow where you've set up reply channel, live chat widget will then work and respond. And so now everything is connected. And then if I've prompted it and I've given it all the right information, now I can go to my website. I do like to do this in an incognito window so that sometimes it resets the bot. And so now I have my AI powered chat widget down here. I'm going to click and it's going to say, enter your question below. A representative will get right back to you. And I'm going to say, hey, I have a question about your services. And then you can have it set up where it's an automated response. It says, hey, give us a second. We're going to find the person that can properly answer your question, or you just have it wait for AI to respond. It does take about 5 to 10 seconds, but faster than a human. It says, hello, I'd be happy to help you with any questions you may have about our services. Could you please tell me your name so I know how to address you properly? So what it's doing is it's going to go through now my objectives, and it's going to ask questions based on my objectives. So I'm going to say, my name is Austin. Then it's going to say, nice to meet you, Austin. What specific services are you interested in learning more about? I would like to set up an AI-powered chat widget for myself. Can you help me? It says, absolutely. Setting up an AI-powered chat widget is right up your alley. To provide you with the best information and possibly set up a call to further discuss this, could you share your email address? Here's what's really cool is it's setting up a profile where I gave my first name, so it changed the contact first name, and you'll see that AI responded. And when I go into my contact information and it says goals accomplished, you'll see it collected my name, it collected which services, and it's going to start checking these off based on which objectives have been complete. So I'm going to say, yes, my email is austinautomates@gmail.com. Now, the problem is if I give it an email address that it already has inside of my system, it will throw off the bot a little bit because it'll say, oh, we've already completed those objectives, but we're going to see what happens. Says, awesome. Thanks for sharing your email, Austin. To discuss setting up your AI-powered chat widget in detail, could we schedule a quick appointment or phone call? I have available slots tomorrow, Monday, between this time and this time. Would any of these times work for you? And because it's connected to my calendar, like I showed you guys in the previous video, where you can actually integrate your high-level calendar into the bot, I can say, yes, Monday at 11 a.m. works perfect for me. And then what it's going to do is it's going to actually book that event on my calendar. Great, I've scheduled our call for Monday at 11 a.m. Could you please provide your phone number so that I can make sure we have all the details for the call? 616-222-4444. And so now I've completed the profile. Now, when I go back over to HighLevel, you'll see that goals accomplished now. It says it collected the name, it collected the email, it collected booking, it collected phone, and it collected which service. And you can see that if I go over here to appointments, that there is an appointment booked on the 25th at 11 a.m. It is confirmed and it's on my calendar, and I've received a text message notification, and they will then start to receive follow-up messages on that. Now, I know a lot of you are going to ask, how do you get your calendar connected to that? It's actually really simple. So you're going to want to go to your settings and you're going to want to go to calendars. And what I'm going to want to do is grab this calendar ID. I'm going to hit that copy button, and then I'm going to go to my Closebot account. And inside of the booking section, there is a auto field updates. You're going to want to click calendar AI booking. And then when you drop down, it's only going to give you probably this other option, and you're going to want to paste your calendar ID in there. Once you paste one calendar ID in there, it'll show you all your other calendars that you can choose from. But that's how you then connect your calendar inside of the booking section so that it can conversationally book with whatever calendar you have set up inside of HighLevel. And that is it. So remember, step one, you're going to want to be logged into your HighLevel account. Step two, you're going to want to create a free Closebot account, obviously going through my affiliate link. Why? Because I appreciate that. Then step three, you're going to want to go to your Closebot account and you're going to want to hit integrate. From here, I do have a quick start guide. The link is in the comments where it shows you, okay, now you're going to want to integrate. Then you're going to want to select the sub account that you're connecting to. Then you're going to want to create your simple workflow. Then you're going to want to create which trigger, what's going to actually trigger the workflow. Then you're going to want to set up your webhook. Choose one of these that it's going to be responding to. And then obviously, if you're creating an AI powered chat widget, you do need to have a chat widget set up inside of HighLevel. So that is step by step on how to get your very first AI booking bot set up with Closebot and HighLevel via a web AI chat widget. Like I said, you can have it set up to reply to SMS. You do need to make sure you're A2P verified. You can have it set up to responding to Facebook, Instagram, business pages. And here's the cool thing is if you would like to get my free step-by-step 2-minute setup guide, in the description below is the link. If you want the 2-minute guide on step-by-step how to get this all set up for you, it's absolutely free. And then if you get a Closebot account through my affiliate link, I'm going to give you a whole bunch of extra trainings on how to deep dive on how to get this set up, how to set up the prompts and objectives, how to set up missed call, text back, database reactivation, reputation management, social media assistant, how to sell these services if you are a agency owner, and how to actually like acquire businesses. I'm going to give you all of this if you get your Closebot account through my affiliate link. So I hope that was helpful. Again, that's step-by-step how to set it up A to Z. If you guys have any questions, feel free to drop them in the comments or send me an email at austinautomates@gmail.com. I look forward to seeing you in future trainings. The next video, I'm going to go over the top 5 ways that I actually use Closebot and AI booking bots to land new sticky customers for my GHL SaaS product. So if you want to know the top 5 ways that people are using Closebot and assistant and AI assistants to sell and get more GHL customers, that is in my next video. Check out the next video on the top 5 ways that you can sell AI assistants to business owners and get new GHL customers. I look forward to seeing you guys in future videos. Have a great one.